Welcome to week one. So, the focus of this week is looking at basically the terms of school finance and the multiple aspects that build a school's budget. So, each week we'll be getting more into different pieces and the politics that fall into it, but trying to give you an overview of this week. So, if we look at the outcomes for the week, we want to see the historical, demographic, social, political, and economic trends that impact school finance, and then identify and explain the legal issues impacting school finance. So those are the two larger outcomes that we're looking at for this first week. With that, what are the tasks to get there? So first off, it's reading chapters 1 and 2 of your school finance, the California Perspective and Workbook. I know the workbook is expensive, but it's a good tool to get us to think about finance and all the aspects that come together. And it has a CD included with it that's sort of like a chapter test to quiz yourself and make sure that you've got information down. So we're looking at that being done. And then from there, going into the 4 different links for you. So let's talk about the School Finance Review Manual. Let me be very clear as you see this. It's a 299-page document. This is really more a skim document, knowing that it's there for your resources. Something that you might want to put in a tickler file as school budgeting and information. This does get updated very periodically, so you'll want to check back and see if you have the updated version. But again, that's the link there. Next one is for an EdSource. It's the Basics of California School Finance System, giving you a sort of an overview of what's going on. And then linked to that, the next link is about the local control funding formula. This is just a Q&A that you will want to get some basic information if you don't have. And then last but certainly not least is the School Services of California website. This is a great resource to just see what's available to you. As you do your papers, this might be a great place to go to look at their articles and announcements. So that's the reading for the week to go through. And then discussion board, there are 2 questions or topics. First one is your introduction. My encouragement to you is you all know each other in one sense, but let's talk about some of the enjoyment you had over the past 2 weeks for your holiday. I do ask that you include a picture so I can get a sense of who you are. It's always great to see images of you yourself or you and your family as we try and get to know each other in the next 8 weeks. I just want to encourage you, part of being a part of a liberal arts Christian university is the Christian message. And again, it's always going to say optional, but take the time to look at Proverbs 4 and look at God's word as life and just be reflective of that. So we do have a virtual session for this first week, and it's Wednesday nights. The first session is again going to be at 6 p.m. We'll talk a little bit more for this first session. We're going to try and bring everybody together and then see about if we need to break up into 2 different group meetings or how we want to proceed. So that's the week in a nutshell. Week 3 is when your first assignment is due, and it will require an interview with your school principal as you're being expected to sort of give a presentation of your budget, your school's budget. So something to look into as you get into the syllabus. The reminder is always that over here on the left side, when you click into the different links here, you've got the syllabus, you've got the week, and that's where I've been looking at on my screen that you're seeing here for the recording. So again, I look forward to meeting you all Wednesday night and through the discussion boards. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions, and God bless.